Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of two videos we got for you today.
But a word from our sponsors, which is us. Hey guys, do you like the Angry Joe Show?
Yeah.
Do you want to see it continue? Do you want to support us when we constantly get demonetized by YouTube? Well, we've got something special for that. It is our Patreon. Patreon goes directly to us. We get the biggest cut from it, and it helps fuel the lifeblood of the Angry Joe Show as sort of forming the backbone of the mobile infantry, stuff we can rely on to make the videos the way we want to make them. Thank you so much for supporting us. Consider joining Patreon and keep us going and fueled for another bunch of years and bringing you some fun entertainment.
Or at least just subscribe right here on YouTube, because I know a lot of you aren't.
Yes, definitely. So, Alex, what the hell has been going on in gaming news?
Oh boy, we got all sorts of fun stuff to talk about this week. But first, we're going to start with Black Ops 6, the zombie mode. This is something people are massively excited for. This looks like
It's a lot of fun.
one of the better Call of Duties that we've seen in a very long time. I'm even excited to play this one again. Interesting movement schemes. But some announcements this week are some changes to specifically the zombie mode. Is the ability to take a break during solo runs. And so you play for a really long period of time, and maybe you got the BGs, or so you got to go take out the trash, and then it's like now you can pause and come back. It's not, people are like, oh, it's baby mode. It's like there's nothing more difficult about like being forced to play for whatever.
Saving and coming back later is always an appreciated feature. More so that we're going back to the old style zombies, because they you've been screwing up zombies mode in recent titles. So, man, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has got me hyped, man. Black Ops 6. It feels ridiculous how far in we are.
Yeah. And you don't have to pay for it because we already have Game Pass, so it's going to be full free.
That's crazy, too.
I forgot about
Game
that.
Pass, yeah.
Got very excited. Another thing that they're adding is the ability for friends to jump into your co-op match while it's still in progress, which means that when OJ DCs himself because, he was not picking up his feet when he walked and he shocks his computer. And
he can join right back in.
Yeah, he gets jump back in. So all good stuff there. So more to be excited about.
And that's just yet another thing to go along with all of the positive news coming up from there. The gameplay videos look great. The new movement system looks interesting. So I'm looking forward to Black Ops 6. It'll be one of the best Black Ops we've had.
Got some good news also from Allan Wake 2. They have recouped the majority of the dev costs.
Which, I'm sorry, one more second. It blows me away I'm praising Call of Duty. You remember back in the like 10 years ago, we were shitting on Call of Duty. We were like, Battlefield is the best. What the fuck? When is Call of Duty going to get good and do something and add some innovations and care about it? And Battlefield is the best. And now we have done flipped completely.
That's a sign of maturity and intelligence, though.
Is fucking trash.
It's better now.
They're building the Battlefield universe behind the scenes. We'll never get to see it, but luckily Delta Force Hawk Tool Ops is really fun. We've been playing that, and I'll keep an eye on that one. And then I have no idea when that one's coming out, but we do know when Black Ops is coming right around the corner. So, all right,
looking forward to that one.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I'm going to buy a bunch of skins, though.
Oh, no. Allan Wake 2 has recouped the majority of its dev costs, so this is something they decided to go Epic exclusive, right? And so that has been the kiss of death. The devs get the money, they get to pay, keep the lights on and pay everybody, but it usually means that you've shrunk your customer pool quite a bit, and so they still have not generated any royalties. They're making no money on the game yet because not enough people are buying it, but it is coming to Steam sometime soon. But they have announced that they're pretty much there, and they finally kind of got over that hump. And so this is good news because everyone who played the game all the way through really liked it. It's interesting stuff. It's even just a cool watch. I actually didn't play the game. I watched somebody play the game. It felt like I got every bit out of it that I wanted to get at because it's more story driven than anything else. So it's definitely cool. And I want games like that to continue to come out. Maybe don't take the Epic money and limit yourself, but I totally understand why they did it.
Yeah.
We got some news from The Witcher this week. So the voice actor for Geralt has said that he's in the game, but he's not the focus.
Yeah.
So
I'm happy he's in the game, and that makes sense. He's not in the focus. It's gonna be interesting to see Geralt from a different point of view. From from an outside point of view, we're not playing him. I like it.
He's just like a
Yeah,
cameo.
it'd be sweet if like we are our own Witcher, we could customize that, and then we run into Geralt.
Man, that better be the case. I don't want to be no
That'd
other.
be a
I don't want to
sweet
be no
one.
other named
Yeah.
Witcher. If I'm gonna be a named Witcher, I'm gonna be the White Wolf. But if I get to be my own Witcher, now you're investing me in the world,
Yes.
and I can pal around. You telling me I can pal around, girl? Fuck yeah, man. Let's go.
You sitting in your hot tub naked next to him,
Yeah.
sitting in his hot tub
Mind if I
naked,
join?
Bros.
just making some ball soup. Yeah,
There you go.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
yeah. All right. Logitech put out something not too long ago saying that they wanted to make something called a forever mouse. And what they meant by that is a mouse that you have forever. You don't throw this thing away, and you keep it, and they update it forever, and it lasts. But the problem with that is you would have to pay a subscription for something
No.
like that.
No.
Subscription
Fuck
mouse?
no.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Hey, it worked really well in the cars, right? When they were
No.
like, "Hey, you can have you want air conditioning in your
No.
seats? You got to pay us money. You want extra horsepower?
No.
Pay us
5
money."
extra
There's a
horsepower.
one-time purchase. I buy the mouse. You give me the mouse.
And the features.
That's it. There's no more to this.
No, the backlash was pretty harsh. People are like, absolutely fuck off forever.
Good.
Good. Absolutely no way.
No right.
So they said it's not an actual or planned product, but a peek into provocative internal thinking. They were just thinking about it. And so, again, they got their hands...
Reaching in. Yep.
They got their hands slapped when they were reaching in, and this is the kind of thing that's important because single sale things is not what companies want to do anymore. They want to
Yeah.
sell you something, and then... I mean, there are blenders and toasters you can buy that come with apps that will advertise like new shit for your toaster. It's like, if I buy a toaster, you will only be a toaster. I'm not installing an app. You're not connecting to my house's Wi-Fi. Not trying to sell me something for this stuff that comes later. And so,
You could set your toast on your phone.
yeah, exactly. It'd be amazing. But except for I don't want that.
No.
I don't want that at all.
I
You know,
don't
peop-
want that.
People want smart homes.
It's
I
too
want dumb
much.
homes.
Too
I
much.
want to turn the key and my door opens, and that's it. So this is just something that I think was a massively bad idea, but it's something that's coming. So if you expect that all of the things that you buy in your house to be single-time purchases, no, because they're going to require you to connect to your phone. They're going to send you emails and try to get you to
It's
buy
gonna
stuff.
break a lot earlier. You have to replace it.
Oh no, your mouse's firmware isn't supported anymore, so we're not updating its drivers. So you need to get on like Premium Plus. So
Oh God.
can't wait. What a hellhole.
I don't want it. Not my future.
Oh, my God.
All right, we got some news this week from Microsoft. They are setting up a new studio within Blizzard. This will be a AA studio, mainly made up from people from King, which is why I don't think that this is that great of a new thing in news.
Yeah.
King, if you don't know, makes Candy Crush. They're the arm of Activision Blizzard that makes dirty, filthy money because your moms are all addicted to Candy Crush because they need something to do while pooping.
Okay.
And
I don't know. There seems to be a new trend, though, and it could be somewhat positive. Yeah, their backgrounds suck, but look at Arena Breakout Infinite or whatever it's called, and then also Delta Force, Hawk Ops. These are all companies that have mobile game bullshit, but are actually creating good AA experiences that are mimicking the shit that EA and Activision were making. Now, neither of those are fully out yet, so we don't know if they're filled with microtransaction
Yeah.
garbage. So we're not yet ready to say, hey, these are great examples.
I thought you just saying just the gameplay, not the.
Yeah, but and now it seems like over here they're doing something similar, making AA games, probably asking for smaller budgets to these games rather than the AAA ones, and that could lead to some good creative new IPs, hopefully, instead of more mobile garbage.
Yeah, I'm worried because I think it's like Genshin Impact, right? Where everyone who plays it says that the base game is actually pretty good, but the problem is the way it's monetized is
That's
horrible
really gets you.
upon launch. And so I don't know. I don't trust Activision Blizzard. I don't think they deserve my personal benefit of the doubt. I do like the idea that it's potentially stuff with Blizzard IPs. They said that they want to focus on things. Blizzard's not doing anything with the things that, they make World of Warcraft, but like Warcraft games and StarCraft. It's like, give me some more stuff like that, especially if it's like you mentioned, really solid AA experiences without the microtransactions. I just don't trust anybody over there to not litter them with microtransactions to the point of what was it, the
that's
Diablo
the sad
Immortal.
part.
It's like I don't want another Diablo Immortal
no,
from Blizzard. So not great. Bungie has also promised this week to address the uncertainty of Destiny 2. So there's massive, massive layoffs they had, and people are wondering. It's like, look, if a lot of your company is being gobbled up by Sony and they're transferring you into different departments, what's going on with Destiny? Are you going to continue to put this stuff out? Because for some people, it's their job outside of their job, right?
Yes.
It's how they spend all of their free time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm tired of Destiny 2, goddammit. But, of course, I don't play it. So, if I played it, I'd probably be even more tired of Destiny 2. It's just, I was like, okay, when's Destiny 3? That's what I'm looking at. When's Destiny 3? But no, we're going to do Destiny 2 expansion this, pack that, final shape this.
The final Earth shape.
The final
Final
Earth,
Earth.
final
The
Earth
next
shape. The shape of shapelessness, the void farers, farer voids, and void darkness expansion 17.
I believe it.
And I'm I don't know about that. Now, are they transferring it? I feel like the company's big enough to be able to handle not worrying about whether, since they're developing Marathon, that everybody is going to be moved over to Marathon. But who knows? Sony had all this confidence in them, and pumped them, was certain that they were going to hit metrics and make them good amounts of money, and it's not happening. And so,
but you're a car dealership in the area of Bungie. You're making good, filthy money. The CEO keeps buying all those classic cars.
Do you think that it's time to start sunsetting Destiny, or do you think that this is the beginning? The final shape is the beginning of the next 10-year plan. I don't know.
I think Marathon is probably
I think sunsetting sooner than 10-year plan.
Its course.
Marathon is the people. It's back in the news again. Some people have kind of resurrected this story where Jason Schreier talked to a lot of the developers over at Bungie, and a lot of them didn't have a lot of great things to say. They were not exactly proud of the things they'd been working on, not blown away by it. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think that I've got a lot of faith in it. May not be the kind of thing that I'm interested in. Also, you named it Marathon, which sounds like I mean, would you shoot yourself in the leg or run a marathon? It's like. You're looking at your leg. It's like, shit. It's like, I don't want... Marathon does not sound fun.
It's
like Shores the video game. Absolutely not. So, yeah. We'll see what happens for Bungie.
Come on.
Look, after making Destiny 2 and how bad it is, like, I don't have a lot of faith in their forever... Their forever things. In fun news this week, Elon Musk is suing EA.
Hey, I like these two fighting. Go ahead, go at it, fight each other.
But why?
Now it's war.
Why?
He says now it's war.
Oh, it's war specifically against EA. No,
EA and Twitch and a couple other companies.
No, it's specifically against anybody who could potentially advertise. Oh, you don't want to advertise? Fuck you. We don't want your money. By the way, we're going to sue you because you're not advertising on our service. Capitalism.
It's
you have free
service
choice.
has gone downhill.
Free choice. Oh, X is one of the worst fucking places ever since Musk has taken over, and I post on it a lot less, and all it is
bot use is up like crazy.
Fangirls, fucking misinformation, blue check marks dominating any conversation, and you click on something and it's all unrelated. Everybody's posting bait and rage bait and engagement bait so that they can make money, and none of the posts is relevant to the original posts. It's really fucking a cesspool, and it sucks. And I only use it because it's like I started on it, and I post from time to time about updates on the show, and I still have people that follow me there, so I keep it up. Otherwise, I'd probably stop using it.
Yeah, I rarely use it now. Honestly, there's no point.
I mean, he used it in order to... He bought it legitimately. Hey, man, the guy... Bro, you spent $45 billion, whatever you fucking spent on it. Go ahead, have at it. Turn it into a right wing trash bin of misinformation and pushing stupid agenda. Oh, hey, look at this! Wow, this is weird. And it's like he's spreading nonstop misinformation, which he said he was not going to do. He said he was going to take care of the bots problem it has gotten
Increase.
so much worse
increased.
since he's taken over. And so if he wants to use Twitter and get some value out of his billions and billions and billions of dollars that he spent on it to perhaps influence the election and get the guy he wants to win, then have at it, Hoss. And it may work because, I mean, it is an influential platform. A lot of young people use it. A lot of older people use it. I wouldn't say super old people use it. They probably use Facebook. Yeah, they're on Facebook. But we'll see. We'll see how it affects things. It's a nice way to buy an election.
Yeah, so Twitter is looking into suing a group against the WFA, which is counts companies like EA, Twitch, TikTok, its members. It's a large group of companies that have stopped.
And this is even more hilarious, like literally suing the people for not advertising because y'all are banding together and boycotting us. You can't do that.
Yeah,
you must advertise on our service.
It's collusion, and the problem is I imagine during the discovery phase when they're like, oh well, most of the traffic or a large portion of your traffic is bots, and people just faking all of this information.
Yeah.
So it's like
I wouldn't want to advertise on there either.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying 3 million people are going to see this? It's like, well. It's actually 17 people in Russia running 2 million people's things, and then there's normal people that are going to avoid it. The CEO of Twitter put this awful video out where she's talking about, like, exaggerating the problem, saying that this is a super big issue, and then I'm going to read you the quote, talking about, like, the internet's puts your global town square, the one place you can express yourself freely and openly, at long-term risk, which is just not true. The people who run these massive companies care about one thing, and it's fucking money.
Yes.
And if there was money in your platform, they don't care what your platform is. They will do anything they can to make the most amount of money.
Yeah.
And they're not advertising there because it is a terrible place filled with garbage. And
yeah. How dare they? Yeah. They colluded to collectively withhold billions of dollars in advertising revenue for X. That is not how it works.
For what purpose, though? It's like, are they planning to crash the stock price to buy some? I don't think anyone was looking to buy any more shares of X. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes for Elmo.
No, he won. I mean, they shut down. The advertising trade group, the World Federation of Advertisers, told its members on Thursday it was discontinuing activities for its global alliance. So, when you got a lot of money and you got a lot of power, and that was just like a kind of a loose collection. It was like, fine, you're gonna break up that, but all the individual advertisers, they're not gonna fucking advertise on your platform. They didn't want to advertise on your platform anyway. Yeah. It wasn't this group telling me, hey, don't advertise on that platform. They were like, hey, let's not advertise on that platform. Are you advertising on that platform? No, I'm not advertising on that platform. Fuck that platform. Yeah, there should be a boycott on that platform. It's fucking disgusting, and it's fallen into disrepair and shit. And they're like, yeah, okay, cool. Hey, we're being sued for not advertising on that platform. Meanwhile, Elon Musk is like, fuck you. You don't want to advertise? Don't advertise. Months later, I'm going to sue you for not advertising.
It's just not going to go the way that he wants, especially if he tries to follow this any further. I mean, one of the reasons that speculated, like that he actually pulled the trigger and was forced to buy Twitter, is the people are like, well, I'll sue you back, and we'll go through the discovery phase where I find all sorts of shit that you're trying to hide. And I don't think he actually wants to proceed and try to sue Mars and Unilever. And they're like, fine, show us your traffic, show us your bot information, and we'll see. And that's not stuff that he wants to go public. Another thing in shitty social media news is the CEO of Reddit has decided that paywalling certain subreddits is going to be the future. We'll see how that goes for that guy. Are you guys interested in paying some amount of money for access to your favorite subreddits?
Nope.
Fuck no. What is he thinking?
Absolutely not. That is a fucking terrible idea.
Every cool platform is eventually fucking ruined. And no, that's not going to work.
Nope.
Unless they were like, fucking subreddits that are created from the beginning. You don't take a subreddit that is popular and everybody likes and then suddenly paywall it. That will destroy your platform.
Yes.
If you say, hey, here is a collection of fucking mushroom scientists, and they are so knowledgeable about mushrooms, and they constantly have great articles and HomeKit do this, basically, a collection of all the best, and then it says, well, this is a paid subreddit. We're creating it as a paid subreddit, and you pay, I don't know what, $2 a month to be a part of it. Maybe that'll work, but it's not going to generate a lot of money. And even that is probably going to generate more blowback than it's really worth, because you can get that shit elsewhere.
Yeah. The problem is if he's like, well, let's say the movies subreddit becomes paywall. It's like, okay, well, let's go start movies 1.
Yeah.
And then it's like movies
2.
Movies dash
Movies
fuck
3.
Reddit. And then we'll just see, it's like, okay, we're all going to go over there and we'll get, new moderators that aren't entrenched and they delete stuff.
Come on, this ain't that stupid. This is not that stupid. There's got to be some fucking.
We're not there yet, but he's
he's just throwing these ideas out there just to see how much people will be pissed off, so he can gauge what he can get away with.
So what he says is, I think the existing altruistic free version of Reddit will continue to exist and grow and thrive just the way it has, but now we will unlock the door for new use cases, new types of subreddits that can be built that may have exclusive content or private areas.
Yeah,
things
see,
of that
he's saying exactly what I'm saying. He's not going to lock off the ones that are already there. He might create new ones that it's like, here's all the group. Here's basically a subreddit of... exclusive community. All the Madden developers. If you want to talk to Madden developers,
you gotta pay.
But is he going to pay the Madden developers? Because then he's not making any money on it. So it's like,
how would you expect people to gather to these things? They get a free subscription to their own subreddit.
No,
what?
It's a bad idea.
But that's what we get already.
Yeah, and especially if a lot of this content isn't made by the entity Reddit itself. It's being pulled from other. I mean, half the things is just screenshots.
It's a bad idea. And look, you don't have to make all the money. Okay? Just advertise.
Are you
sure? That's the plan of every CEO.
Every fucking company has to make all the money in the world.
Yeah.
We have to find ways to make all the money in the world.
They already deleted all the third-party apps. Now half of the comments are paid advertisements within the comments, and when you're trying to scroll through, even though your thumb is nowhere near that fucking ad, it pulls up that ad anyway.
Yes.
It's like, God damn it. My thumb's not that big.
Just like fucking X and Twitter, which is turning more into X than it is Twitter. You can
it's
actually
been a while
call it
since
X
I've been
now.
on Reddit.
It's your X.
And their advertisements aren't even labeled as advertisements there. Fucking community notes has to step in and say, Elon is an idiot. He lies. This is misinformation. Or this is an advertiser. This is an OnlyFans girl. This is, engagement bait. So, great. Reddit is going to turn... well, if that guy has his way, it'll turn to shit. But
we'll see. I mean, he mentioned this on a call with his investors, so it's not like it's public-facing yet. But
he's trying to get people excited about investing money into Reddit.
Well, you mentioned the phrase of the day, community notes. Did you know that YouTube, the platform you're watching us on right now, is testing a new feature where users can add notes to videos to correct false or misleading information?
I did know that.
That's a horrible idea.
In my internal dashboard, I think I was in, there's betas that you can join for that. That's actually a great idea, because YouTubers, at least some of the ones that I've been seeing lately, lie all the fucking time out of their teeth. They also fucking advertise shit, like all the crypto bros, all the fucking Madden packs. Now we can add community notes on there, where it's like
number shitty notes. Well, I don't trust the people to do this.
I don't trust. Oh, well, you don't trust the community notes people
yes.
to
That's what I'm
leave correct
about.
notes.
No. Yes.
Yeah, because the YouTube commenters,
you're a fucking idiot. It's like, that's not okay.
I always tell the story that I walked in on my brother's younger brothers, trolling. And I walked in. I was like, "What are they doing there?" And they didn't see me. And I see them writing the most horrible shit. They'd wait a minute and they'd get a comment and they'd start laughing at the comment. And then they'd reply to that comment. I'm like, "Wow, this is a thing."
It's AOA chat rooms for the new generation.
This was like fucking 8-9 years ago. And so, that'll be great. Let's let those people make community notes.
See, the only kind of stuff that I watch them for the most part is like cooking stuff, and this is where I need it, where it's like, that's not how that works. You fucking stop it.
Well, you're the one who told me. It's like, just look at the first comment, because that's going to be like the correct one if they fuck up. Like, this is what you need to do, this. You're doing all this wrong. Yeah. And that's where you go find out what you really need to do.
Yeah, that's the only stuff I watch. So
it would have to be, well, that's why they're testing it.
Yeah.
Because you have to have a collective group of people who have good intentions, and the knowledge with good intentions in order to make the community know.
Yeah, so this bullet point says approval from a varied group of viewers is required for a note to be published under the video, improving accuracy, which is a great thing because this means that someone can't just write you're a butthole and no one loves you like under every one of your videos unless everyone says that.
It's what's happening on X as well too. You know, a flashpoint will happen in, you know, modern politics or in riots or something like that, and then because people are also trying to make money from engagement and views, they'll post something from 2 years ago, like, I don't know, a video of cops beating up somebody, and they'll say, oh, look, they're beating us up right now. You know, this just happened right now. And then the community knows to be like, this happened 3 years ago, and it was over something else. It had nothing to do with these riots. But those little flashpoints, then people get even more pissed off, and then they go and riot, and then this and that. So, like, it creates this problem, and this is a new thing here now in the age of technology, Web 3.0 or 4.0, whatever you want to call it. That is dangerous and that can create more issues. So I like the fact that community notes has been created because so many different misinformation. It could have been so much worse on Twitter, hell, even before it became X, and now it's even worse on X, and it's really the only small thing, you know, that helps a tiny bit. So to put that on YouTube too sounds like a good idea. It just has to be done correctly.
Yeah, people try to put out the image of Mr. Beast getting arrested as a prank that happened a while back.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like, oh, look, he got arrested, and all this stuff is true, and they were just posting it to, again, just generate
engagement and to make money.
And so people are using that, like, exactly for that reason, and like that's why.
And there are people out there that do not give a fuck that they are harming the fabric of the country. They don't care if it's leading to, you know, riots or you know, discord. They're making money. And that's the only thing that matters, and that sucks, and it's contributing to worse social media services, which used to have good intentions, which used to, you know, proliferate, you know, good stuff. Now it's engagement bait and farming and drama farming and hate farming and stuff. So.
The rage bait videos. I can't deal with the rage bait videos. Have you seen those videos that people have like it's always an aluminum tray and they put a big block of like Velveeta in it and then they put some nasty ass pasta in there. It's like the rage bait cooking videos.
Oh,
like,
so this is his
that's
world.
all. I don't know.
There's a world for everything.
Yeah. Like,
what?
That's fine.
Chefs like Alex is like, what is this shit? How dare you? And or like Italians, did you just break the spaghetti?
Yeah.
You know.
That's how he is with movies. He's watching a movie. He's like, no, she's doing it wrong. It's like, don't worry about the cooking.
Yeah. It's important. It's super important. You're teaching people the wrong things. But that's what they're doing because they want everyone to comment. And so it's like, look, I don't comment. I don't vote or any of that stuff because that's what they want. They want engagement. And so it's just like, no, fuck off. No, stop it. Don't make ground beef Velveeta soup with whipped cream topping. It's
and Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Mixed in.
Yeah. Oh, they make Kool-Aid chicken. People are making, they call it blue chicken stir fry.
It's so
that's a real
I
cooking
just
rage
made
bait.
that up.
You didn't make that up.
They added Kool-Aid into a recipe of chicken?
Yeah, to make the chicken bright blue, and then they mix it with noodles, and they're like, I did it. And then everyone's like, you're dumb. And they're like, yes. Every time you message that I'm dumb, I get a quarter.
I am dumb.
Yeah, keep it. So it's like, ignore those people.
I am very dumb.
Ignore them.
Give me money.
So sad.
And people constantly will retweet or spread around lies, and they know that they're lies because it
some people
makes
are
some
saying,
people
Joe,
happy.
Some people say.
Many
people say.
Many people.
Many people.
Many people
Good
say
people
this.
say. It's like,
good people.
Really?
Some good people.
You know what they say about some people.
I have the biggest rallies. The biggest.
All right.
Bigger.
That's what I got.
Bigger than MLK.
Yeah. Anything else is AI generated?
Yeah, basically, well, I'll save that for the next video because we're going to talk about a certain movie that came out that did very, very well.
Yay!
No. All right, well, we'll wait for that. Thank you guys so much for contributing to the Angry Joe Show and watching us. Subscribe here on YouTube. It helps us. Or if you want to go above and beyond, grab that Patreon link down below. Check it out. And thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in part 2. And see you guys next time. Bye.